Hi students, welcome to Bosco Campus Vision. I am Marina Michael, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Commerce, Don Bosco College, Kottayam. I am dealing the paper International Financial Management for MCOM S3 students. This is the third lecture of International Financial Management for MCOM S3 students. Dear students, we have already started alternate modes of investment or financial management of MNCs. In this session, we are going to discuss financial collaboration, technical collaboration, and mergers and acquisitions. Let's start with financial collaboration. It takes place when a foreign company invests in the equity capital of a company formed and registered in the host country. When a company invests in the equity capital, that is owner's capital of a company, that is company is formed and registered in the host country, then it is called a financial collaboration. There are two companies functioning under financial collaboration, that is parent company and subsidiary company. The foreign investing company is known as parent company, and the company in the host country in which we made the capital investment, then that company is known as subsidiary company. Please listen students, where the foreign investing company contributes the entire capital of the company registered in the host country. The entire capital is contributes the foreign company, then that company is called wholly owned subsidiary. Wholly owned subsidiary, where the investment is below 50% of the equity capital of the host country company, then that company is called an affiliate company. Under financial collaboration, there are two companies, parent company and subsidiary company. Then two more companies are functioning under subsidiary company. Foreign investing company contributes the entire equity capital registered in the host country. Then the host country company is known as the wholly owned subsidiary. Wholly owned subsidiary. Where the investment is below 50% of the equity capital of the host country, then such a company is known as affiliate company. Such a company is known as affiliate company. Next is technical collaboration. Next is technical collaboration. A joint venture between a foreign and a domestic company may come into existence through technical collaboration also. Not in the form of financial collaboration, it also comes in the form of technical collaboration. That is, it basically involves sharing of technology, expertise, know-how, etc. between the collaborating enterprises under some agreements. Under some agreements, these companies share technology, expertise, know-how, etc. between the collaborating enterprises. Then it is called a technical collaboration. Technical collaboration agreements may take different forms. The technical collaboration agreements may take different forms. Some of them are license agreements, franchisee agreements, management contracts, turnkey projects. The technical collaboration, that is sharing of technology, expertise, know-how, etc. between two or more enterprises under some agreements. They comes under different forms. That is, first one license agreement, second one franchisee agreements, third one management contracts, fourth one turnkey projects. Different forms of technical collaborations are there. First one, license agreements. In licensing agreement, a foreign company allows a company in the host country to use patents, technical know-how, brands, etc. owned by the foreign company. It is also one such a form of technical collaboration. The foreign country receives financial benefits from the host country company for such transfer of technical know-how, etc., know-how, brands, etc. Using such transferred technology, the host country company or licensee produces and sells the products of the foreign company in the host country. In licensing agreement, foreign company allows a company in the host country to use the patents, technical know-how, brands, etc. owned by the foreign company. It's also one such form of technical collaboration. Next is franchisee agreements. Franchisee agreements are another form of technical collaboration similar to license agreements in some ways. What do you mean by franchisee agreements? It's the agreement between franchisee and the franchisor. In a franchisee agreement, the franchisee or the host country company agrees to market or distribute the products of the franchisor according to the franchisor's marketing norms and procedures. Please underline and learn this sentence. The franchisee or the host country company agrees to market or distribute the products of the franchisor according to the franchisor's marketing norms and procedures. The franchisee contributes the capital, manpower and other resources for the marketing of the branded products of the foreign company. Financial compensation is paid by the franchisee to the franchisor on the basis of turnover. One best example is KFC. നമ്മുടെ അടുത്തൊക്കെ ശരിക്കും ഔട്ട്ലെറ്റുകൾ KFCയുടെ ഉണ്ട്. ഈ ഫ്രാഞ്ചൈസി അഗ്രിമെന്റിന് ബെസ്റ്റ് എക്സാമ്പിൾ ആണ് KFC. ഫിനാൻഷ്യൽ കോമ്പൻസേഷൻ ആർക്ക് കൊടുക്കും? ഫ്രാഞ്ചൈസർക്ക് കൊടുക്കും. ഈ ഫ്രാഞ്ചൈസി ആണ് എല്ലാം എക്സ്പാൻഷനുള്ള ക്യാപിറ്റൽ ആകട്ടെ, മാൻ പവർ ആകട്ടെ, അതർ റിസോഴ്സസ് എല്ലാം കോൺട്രിബ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഫ്രാഞ്ചൈസി ആണ്. പക്ഷെ ഫ്രാഞ്ചൈസി എന്ത് മാത്രമേ ചെയ്യുന്നുള്ളൂ? മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ഓഫ് ദി ബ്രാൻഡഡ് പ്രോഡക്ട്സ് ഓഫ് ദി ഫോറിൻ കൺട്രി. ബെസ്റ്റ് എക്സാമ്പിൾ KFC ആണ്. Then, what is the difference between franchisee agreement and license agreement? There is a clear distinction between license agreements and franchisee agreements. A license, a manufacturer manufactures a product using the patent or technology owned by the licensor. Patent or technology owned by the licensor. അത് ഉപയോഗിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് manufacturer manufacture ചെയ്യുന്നു. ലൈസൻസ് എഗ്രിമെന്റിൽ. On the other hand, franchisee distributes the goods and services of the franchisor according to the marketing norms and procedures of the franchisor, and at last the financial compensation is paid by the franchisee to the franchisor on the basis of turnover. Do you understand? Next is management contracts. Third form of technical collaboration is management contracts. The parent company in a foreign country may provide managerial support and assistance to the host country company, especially when the host country company is deficient in managerial contracts or managerial skills. The parent company receives financial considerations for providing such a managerial support. Financial consideration for providing such a managerial support. That is management contracts. The next is turnkey projects. It involves the collaboration of a foreign enterprises and a host country company for the construction of major facilities such as factories, bridges, airports, etc. The expertise of the foreign collaborator is used for setting up facilities in the host country. Under turnkey projects, the foreign collaborator is using all the expertise needed for that concerned project. ടേൺ കീ പ്രോജക്ട്സ് നമുക്ക് വേഗം ഓർത്തിരിക്കാൻ ഉള്ളത് ടേൺ കീ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഇവർ തമ്മിലുള്ള എഗ്രിമെന്റിൽ എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും ഫോറിൻ കൊളാബറേറ്റർ ആയിരിക്കും ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അന്നേരം ഏത് കമ്പനിയുമായിട്ടാണോ ഈ എഗ്രിമെന്റ് ഏർപ്പെടുന്നത് ആ കമ്പനിക്ക് ടേൺ കീ ഒന്ന് തിരിക്കേണ്ട, ടേൺ ചെയ്യേണ്ട ആവശ്യമുള്ളൂ. നമ്മളത് ഓർത്തിരിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് മിസ് പറയുന്നത് ടേൺ കീ പ്രോജക്ട്സ്. അന്നേരം ഈ ഫോറിൻ എന്റർപ്രൈസസും ഹോസ്റ്റ് കൺട്രി കമ്പനിയും തമ്മിലുള്ള ഒരു എഗ്രിമെന്റ് ആണ്. ഫോറിൻ കൊളാബറേറ്ററുടെ ഫുൾ എക്സ്പെർട്ടൈസ് ആയിരിക്കും ഈ ഹോസ്റ്റ് കൺട്രി ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്. എവിടെയാണോ ഈ ഫെസിലിറ്റീസ് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത് ആ കമ്പനി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആ കൺട്രി ഈ ഫോറിൻ കൊളാബറേറ്ററുടെ എല്ലാ എക്സ്പെർട്ടൈസും ഉപയോഗിച്ചുകൊണ്ടായിരിക്കും ആ ഒരു വർക്ക് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ബെസ്റ്റ് എക്സാമ്പിൾ ജപ്പാൻ കുടിവെള്ള പദ്ധതി. നിങ്ങൾ കേട്ട് കാണുമെന്ന് അറിയത്തില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ടായിരുന്നു നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യവും ഇന്ത്യയും ജപ്പാനും തമ്മിലുള്ള ഒരു എഗ്രിമെന്റ് ആയിരുന്നു ജപ്പാൻ കുടിവെള്ള പദ്ധതി. അന്നേരം ഇതിനകത്ത് ജപ്പാൻ ആയിരുന്നു ഫുൾ എക്സ്പെർട്ടൈസ് ഉപയോഗിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് അത് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തത്. ഓക്കെ. One of the important modes of foreign direct investment is mergers and acquisitions. Mergers and acquisitions. It involves consolidation of a foreign company with a domestic company to form a new organization, or acquisition of an existing domestic company by a foreign company. Mergers and acquisitions constitute a popular form of FDI. For a multinational corporation, this is the fastest method to set up business in another country. It is the fastest method. Why it is a fastest method? It involves the consolidation of a foreign company with a domestic company. Consolidation or integration of a foreign company with a domestic company to form a new enterprises or a new organization. A multinational corporation may buy out or acquire controlling interest in an existing enterprises in another country. This is a strategy of external growth of the multinational company or multinational corporations. Through mergers and acquisitions, big or large firms are formed. In mergers and acquisitions, the acquisition or takeover may be friendly or hostile. This takeover may be friendly takeover or hostile takeover. When the deal is effected through negotiations between the enterprises or between the companies, then it is called a friendly takeover with mutual consent. On the other hand, when controlling interest in an existing company is acquired through purchase of shares in the company in the open market or in the capital market without the consent of the management, then it represents a hostile takeover. The acquisitions may be of two types, friendly takeover or hostile takeover. Depending on the type of enterprises that are merged or acquired, mergers and acquisitions are differentiated as horizontal mergers, vertical mergers, or conglomerate mergers. Conglomerate mergers. When two or more companies engaged in similar activities are joined together, then it represents horizontal merger. Horizontal merger. When two or more companies engaged in similar activities are joined together, then it represents horizontal merger. When enterprises engaged in different stages of production of a product are merged into a single enterprises, or mergers of companies engaged in unrelated activities, then it is known as vertical merger or conglomerate mergers. Vertical merger or conglomerate mergers. It may be for different purposes such as market expansion, product line extension, and taking advantage of economies of large scale operations. Mergers and acquisitions are of two types, horizontal and vertical mergers. In this session, we learn different modes of investment, that is alternate modes of investment such as joint ventures. Under that, financial collaboration and technical collaboration. In technical collaboration, different forms are there, that is license agreements, franchisee agreements, management contracts, turnkey projects, and mergers and acquisitions. I think all have understood well. Thank you, students.